Tired of tattoo chairs that squeak, wobble, and feel like you're tattooing on a folding lawn chair from 1982? Say goodbye to imported pain and hello to the Chariot Tattoo Chair, the only throne fit for an artist and their canvas. Crafted right here in the good old US of A, the Chariot Tattoo Chair is more American than a bald eagle riding a Harley through a fireworks show. No tariffs, no shipping delays, just pure economic freedom. We're talking lumbar support that'll cradle your client's spine like it owes them money, armrests that adjust faster than your last relationship, and a 360-degree swivel that'll have you spinning like a DJ at a block party. Stop torturing your back and your client's dignity. Upgrade to the Chariot Tattoo Chair because your art deserves better than a glorified bar stool. The Chariot Tattoo Chair. Sit proud, ink loud.
This is the chairman and the artist, where vision meets creation. Let's talk. Welcome back. My name is Rafael. This is the chairman and the artist, host Vodka from Graffiti City, and me, Rafael. Today is, what is it? We're finding out the 21st. I think today is the 21st of May. I'm supposed to say the date, so we can, it'll work in the lawyer situation. Anyway, today we have a new artist in our studio. She's a local. Well, actually, I don't know too much. I think she's in the music industry. So we're gonna find out all about her dreams, her challenges, how many times she had to fight, or what happened to get to the top, or where she's going. Everything and anything. We're gonna try and find out from the biggest little city in the world. Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Jenny. I'm a local artist here in Reno, Nevada, and I am part of Planeta Records as well. I'm an artist from LNR.
Okay, Planeta Records. Look it up, guys. I don't know about them either, but we're gonna find out later. We're gonna do Google. I wish I had a guy over there who had access to the internet, and he can be look. Oh yeah, Ralph, these guys are legit.
We don't have one.
We're still in the hood over here, but we're making it work. Anyway, where are you from? Naturally, where were you born, if you don't mind me asking?
I was born here in Reno. My mother is Mexican, ella es de Mexico, y mi papá es salvadoreño, so I'm half and half.
I know about those. I created those. They call themselves Mexidorians.
Oh, really?
My kids are Mexican. My wife is from El Salvador.
It's a good mix.
We made Mexidorians. That's what my kids call themselves. So it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
So I'm meeting one of these things that I also created. We can say that's cool. So
Now it's packed.
oh yes.
Everybody knows everybody from their pueblos and their ranchos.
So in El Salvador, pueblo or ciudad es tu papá.
Yeah.
¿De qué pueblo es?
De Santa Ana.
Cabrón. That's where my wife's.
Oh, there.
Santana. Sí, también de Santana. I always wanted to go to El Salvador, but I was afraid. We can say le tengo miedo a dos personas, a la pandilla y también hay que decir a la policía. So when did you start doing your singing, or what's going on with your singing?
It's 2 years now. 2 years that I've been doing music now. I was only supposed to go. I first stepped into the studio to do just one song. I was just going to do a hook for a song, and then I ended up liking it. So I stayed there. I just started writing my own music,
So
doing features.
how did you get into the studio? Who pushed you? Hey, come on, you got a good voice. Or what's
So
is this something you figured out yourself? How do you discover that you're a singer and you're like, yeah, I should try this?
So my whole life, I've always liked to sing my entire life, and even when I would just have gatherings with my own friends and stuff.
So you're naturally a performer.
Yeah, I've always liked singing.
That's what it is. You're a performer. Like one thing is singing, and another thing is to perform. To perform and sing and get out there in front of the stage.
It runs
Yes.
in the family, in the blood.
So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. That's
It runs
pretty
in the
cool.
family a lot. A lot of my uncles know how to sing too.
So and also like being a performer, you seek the crowd.
Yeah.
You seek, hey man, watch me. I can sing.
Tragos entrados.
So was it easy on the stage for you? Was the first time?
No, I was pretty nervous, to be honest. Yeah, my first shows were very, very nerve-wracking, but once you're up there, you feel like that adrenaline, and it's a good feeling.
But you have to perform to the people. You have to perform to the audience.
Yeah.
That's a whole different fucking feeling, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. The first couple of shows, I would constantly tell like the other artist I was gonna go up with. I'm like, I'm so nervous, repeating it over and over.
Do you do anything to relax the nervousness? Any mota, any drinking?
No, not no more. I try to go up there sober, to actually remember every little detail. I look at the crowd and just being up there, it's amazing because you see that every time it's more and more supporters, more fans. So definitely try to be completely sober to remember it.
I get fucking hella high. Well, not right now because I can't. I'm on probation. They got me on no smoky cabrón. I would get hella high right before we even start tattooing. And the thing is, that's what makes you concentrate. That's what makes you get into your zone. Especially, I as a tattoo artist, I have I want to know what's around. So I have to concentrate on this motherfucker that's paying me this much money. So I have to, all right, got to pay attention to this piece of art and put in my effort, but at the end of 3 hours, ta-da! That's what I can do. And so that's my performance. It's a lot easier for me. I used to get ta 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 ta, but once you start doing the line, puta madre, it's kind of like I'm in my zone. I'm in my area. I wonder, do you guys go into a zone?
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, especially when we're writing, I think, or when you get ideas and you're ready to write, you just sometimes you can be in the car or wherever that if something comes to your mind, you're like, where's the pen and paper or your phone, pull it out, notepad, just start writing right there and then.
So you're writing your music?
Yeah, we all write our own music.
Not me. We can, but you also do the tinkle tinkle, the writing the tones, or you're doing the writing the not the music but the lyrics.
Like the instrument, the beats.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't do our own beats.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we have to purchase our own beats, but sometimes we have a few beat makers that are up in Mexico. We have some here. And if we have
what are their names? So maybe some people, or at least give them some props.
Yeah, we have the homie Yoster up in Mexico. He gets down on our beats. He also does customized beats. So if we have a certain idea, he'll do it however, as long as we're pleased with it, then he always comes through. We also have the homie Angel Munoz up in Mexico too. And we have one here in Reno, Manny Beats. He also gets down. And I also have my manager Vic, who's also working on learning how to do beats too.
You know how to do beats?
He's in the process.
I tried that shit. I got GarageBand. I tried to do my own shit. One time I loaded it and I got nothing but bad criticism. Fuck you guys. No, I'll never do that again. So I know the complicity of doing beats. Beats is one thing, and then also the complicity of writing your song, writing your lyrics, putting it together. It's how do you come up with those? Or you say you're driving or something, like, wait, como que ahorita you write it right away and then you have to put it together. How do you explain the process?
Our lyrics. So I think it just depends on the mood. Sometimes you're in a certain mood, like me, I've written a lot of songs de desamor. So when I'm in my feelings, I write it out, I let it out. That's just like therapy to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
Instead of crying,
most of the songs are stuff that you had to deal with, or things that is part of your life, it's part of your upbringing, or as soon as stupid y que tu será tu cárcel y que te vaya. It's like, damn, man, he loves him and he stabs him on the way out. But I guess that's how you guys express your feelings and your anger, your frustrations, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to? Do people ask you to write songs for them, or they have an idea? And did you ever get asked that?
No, I've never had anybody ask me to do a song for them, but I have been asked to be on other people's songs. So for me to be a feature, so whatever their song is going to be about, their topic, then I just try to relate to it as much as I can.
Oh, cool. So you guys collaborate?
Yeah, definitely have a whole lot of collaborations.
Okay, then you guys can sit down and that's it.
We're trying to put Reno on the map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that there's recording going on in Reno because I was pretty oblivious. I've been, and especially now that we live in a custom world, I don't have to listen to your radio station, his radio station. I listen to what the fuck I want when I want. Si quiero una ranchera, es una de Chabela, Vargas or puts La Llorona, whatever I want. It's available now through YouTube. It's available through Spotify. I'm available to put whatever the fuck I want. But back in the day, you were forced to listen to the top 20 hits on fucking KWNC or this or that. So I get lost. But yeah, you know. So when it comes to shows, what's going on next? So do you have any shows coming up that you need to promote or talk about?
Yeah, we have a show. We have one this Friday, actually. Some of the artists that are in the record label with me will be performing this Friday. And where is this?
This means I need to have it out quick.
Virginia Street Brew House.
The Virginia Street Brew House.
Yes, hopefully I have this edited by then. If not, you just saw her at the Virginia Street Brew House. It just happened this past weekend. Oh, I got a couple in the chamber. I got a couple that I'm editing right now.
Yeah.
And putting them on there.
Okay.
I'm actually surprised that we are getting guests to participate and join our podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
Welcome to Graffiti City, your one-stop shop for graffiti supplies. From spray paint to markers, caps, and merch, we've got it all. Let's get creative. GraffitiCityNV.com.
Whenever homie comes to the house, we get together, we plan a project, and we go after it, whether it's doing a mural or working on a tattoo chair or table that I'm selling. And at that, so aquí estamos haciendo podcast, getting to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky that, I run into famous Flaco. I thought he was just a barber, and then he turns out to be into the music. And hey, I'll introduce you to this one and this one. And I'm getting to know more and more about the music artists because it's kind of cool. I don't know. Later, maybe when you guys make it or something, or we go back, there's something recorded that I can say, hey, I had her in my podcast, back in the day, and now she's out there performing at the Grammys or, performing all the way in Mexico City. You ever go to Mexico?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico.
I bet to name some of the places in Mexico.
I went to where my mom's from. My mom is from El Salitre, Jalisco.
Yes, half of Salitres here.
I know, right? That's
Mira,
so true.
you got Salitre in Guanajuato, San Francisco de Rincón, Guanajuato. So Salitre.
El DF, because I've been there to El DF, Ameca as well.
What were you doing in the F? Just a tourist, or did you go perform?
No, that's the very first spot where I hit before we went to my mom's pueblo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after that we went to Ameca as well.
What's that? Where is that?
Ameca, it's probably about 15, like 20, 30 minutes from El Salitre, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a small pueblo too.
Yeah, I'm from Guanajuato, but I've been to.
No, not yet.
You should be able to go and enjoy it. It's a lot safer now.
Yeah, I heard it's a lot safer.
Well, I'm seeing videos on YouTube. I'm seeing all these motherfucker tourists going down there, and there's a lot of people posting, oh, they cleaned it up and safe. And, it's sad how kind of crazy the country got, especially with the MS. Got too big, a little too big. I don't want to say bad things porque después I don't want to be on the bad list of anybody,
Yeah.
And so how many in your family, if you don't mind asking, like how many brothers and sisters you?
I only have one sister. It's just me and one sister.
Younger or older?
She's 21 right now.
21?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, she's a student at the UNR, going to her fourth year there. Yeah. She's very smart, intelligent, beautiful woman.
I think when it comes to art, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys go hungry in the music industry too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We have a saying in our art, or I'm pretty sure it's a starving artist. You're always going to be a starving artist, no matter what kind of artist you are.
Especially when you got kids that are looking up to you,
How many kids you got?
I have 3 kids.
Andale.
Yeah.
Girls?
My oldest is a boy. He's a teenager, and then I have 2 little girls too.
Okay, let's see.
My oldest daughter is 10, and then the little one's 8.
And you guys make sure you keep them out of the gang.
Oh, I know, right? No, my girls are very good.
Tell them not to join any club. Tell them not to join a cult. Cults are very bad. They can fuck up your life. And Tell them to get as much as educated because the future is going to be rough.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Computer, if you don't know your computer shit, I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but nobody's doing customer service when it comes to the phone. I'm beginning to have issues with it. I kind of like being able to, hey, can I speak to somebody and walk me through this? But if you don't know how to do your own typing and your own asking, you're fucked up. So what have we been doing, Maka, with it when it comes to that? Tell them.
AI doing ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do all the contracts, everything that we need. Yeah.
See that gift that you have when it comes to writing? We don't have that gift. We may be good at art, but we can't write worth a shit. Where you're doing your art with your music, with your lyrics. Oh, that's the art of it. And you guys get paid a lot more money once you guys hit it big.
Oh, pues primero Dios. That's the goal, you know?
Because like us, we have to do it one tattoo at a time and we only get paid a little bit. But you hit a one-hit wonder. Once you get that motherfucker, then you can invest into more and hopefully also more people will get to see you and this and that.
Yeah.
Because right now you guys are in the flooded situation too. Would I be right if I said that? There's too many performers now. Everybody wants to be a singer.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists out here. And it keeps growing and growing.
So the Mexican scene, the Chicano scene is growing also in this area a lot.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of rappers and people that are into like hip hop, different genres. I think.
I haven't been out for a while. It's gonna be surprising. We're gonna go to that Idlewild event.
Yeah, that's another show we're gonna be at.
You're gonna be in that one?
Yes, of course.
Make sure you send me like a list, or I'll as we do this. The motherfucking computer picks it up and actually writes it up for me.
I'm actually gonna be performing with my daughter. She's gonna be up there singing with me too. She's a little singer like me.
Cool.
Yeah, she's following her mama's steps.
Damn. Say the only music I like was rap. I was in the mosh pit under with putazo. That was my magic, especially when I was on mushrooms or decided to smoke some weed.
This CBD infused cream provides targeted comfort with a zesty, refreshing scent. Find your relief today at ktapothecary.com.
I like the music in the background. I can't perform without music. You have to have some kind of music for us to perform. You guys are without you guys, we kind of be fucked. Music is hella fucking strong element, hella powerful. You want to fuck up somebody's art. Tell a bunch of artists, hey, I want you to paint. And they're getting ready to paint and saying, by the way, there'll be no music, no nothing. You're going to paint in silence. They'll fucking go nuts. They can't fucking perform without what you guys do, what you guys create. Also telling a story, the way you guys tell your stories or through the song or whatever, a lot of us relate to it. Next thing you know, like, how the fuck do they know I'm going through this? Or not knowing that we have very similar behaviors when it comes to human behaviors, but that's just my stupid wisdom. I go on little rants. Hopefully you don't mind. And let's go to another one. We don't have to talk all about business, But if you're going to plug in any more areas that you want to, you can do it right now. If not, have you ever experienced any ghosts or anything in your life?
No, I have not.
No ghost stories?
No, I try to not believe in that kind of stuff, to be honest.
Well, it's not about believing, it's what you see as you come around the corner. You're like, what the fuck?
Malditas drogas.
Well, some of us may need it to see it, maybe some of us don't, Maybe that's the weed is what makes you see beyond the next dimension.
I think so.
It's a gateway to the other side. Have you ever seen Mr. Aliens?
No.
Did you ever look up in the sky at night?
Yeah, but I don't see no aliens.
Man, you're inspired to be a star. You should also be looking at the stars and like twinkle, twinkle, like you're going.
Yes, late night walk.
She's already a rock star. She's already a star. She's like, I don't need to look up there. Just look in the mirror.
No, definitely some late night walks out in the night, get some fresh air. And, just some good peace.
Where do you go walking?
Just like around by where I live or at the marina and stuff.
Take your dog with you? You take any protection, a taser?
No, why?
I don't know. My neighborhood, I walk my dog. But then I used to have my big old dog. I walk him around my neighborhood. Chihuahua, those pit bulls. Motherfucker, one of them jumped the fence. My dog, instead of defending me, he took off on me. I ain't sticking around, fucker. That's your pedo. It was, I just want to know if your neighborhood is rough.
No, it's pretty calm.
Pretty calm? By the marina, you say?
No, that's what one of the places where I go to walk, but I don't live by the marina.
Well, where's your neighborhood?
By the kind of by the Reno Hospital.
Reno. That's a terrible neighborhood.
That's not bad.
They got like gangs all around there. I know all about it.
That's like way down there though by Locust, but not by the.
See the gig of.
I need to walk all the way over there.
I live off of Montello.
Oh yeah, see that's bad right there.
Well, when we moved into Reno, that's when we first moved into the Montello area. We haven't lived that neighborhood since we moved here in Reno back in '79.
I heard it ain't as bad as before. I think back then was really bad.
Yeah, there was shootings, there was stabbings, there was killings. Other than ghosts, so you don't have no ghost stories for me, huh?
No, sorry, no ghost stories.
I'm always interested in finding out if there's ghosts or anything that you're really afraid of. What about religion? Which one did you sign up for, or they got you under?
I don't think I'm any religion, to be honest. But if I had to choose what religious I like most, I would probably say I like the Christian religion more.
The Christians?
Yeah, the religion more.
Which part? The good part or the scary part? Because some of them, both of them, have a hell and a heaven.
Yeah.
Because I'm Catholic.
Yeah.
Desde morrito me bautizaron, me hicieron haga la comunión and all that stuff. But as I study about the Catholic, to try and feel proud, like, hey, I'm gonna be proud. You start studying and like, hey, wait, como que these fuckers are fucked up. So, and then through tattooing, I decided I kind of like all the other religion parts, because I tattooed Christians, I tattooed Mormons, I tattooed witches, the Wiccas. So they tell me a little bit about their religion, their gods. So, if you got any talents or anything that you do on your time off, like hobbies or just write. This is not about music. Other things that you like. Music is your work. How about don't you have a craft or go fishing or?
Well, just hit the gym daily.
That's very necessary, especially if you're
release some stress right there.
Especially if you're a performer.
Zone out of this world.
You gotta stay in shape to get up those steps and come down and keep dancing. Do you have to dance when you're performing?
No, we don't dance.
You just gotta look mean and tell people what the fuck.
No, you gotta make the crowd love you. Show some love.
Well, for me, this is my issue. When I go watch a band play, I see that guy over there with the pinche drums. I see the guy with the guitar. And if you tune in, you're like, oh yeah, I can actually hear him doing this. I can hear doing that. And one time when I went to see a rap concert, which I was already irritated that these fuckers didn't show up on time. So I was like, this motherfucker, they said 11, it's 11:30. They say 11, and it's a fucking 12 o'clock. And they finally showed up at 1. To me, that's what, like, these motherfuckers, not only did they rock stars, but they show up whenever the fuck they want. And they only came up and did 3 songs, and then they let the fuck out. And to me, it's like, dude, are you serious? Because when I went to see metal bands or this or that, they would play at least 10 songs or whatever, even but you're seeing animals and shit just going at it. Over here, I just saw 2 guys walking around like karaoke and this and that. And I'm like, rap looks hella good on video because they're moving the video like a motherfucker. But live, it looks like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't like it at all. I had a hard issue like, dude, it just, I don't know, it looks more meaner. And I didn't understand back in the day, moving the camera and all that, giving them motion. But when you see it live, to me, it wasn't appealing. I was like, don't you ever bring me to these fucking shows? My wife wanted to go to that show. Like, no, I didn't like it at all. Like when you see Mexican groups, you also see la banda behind, you see people, the instruments. I understand that rap, you got Mr. DJ in the back playing the beats and you're doing the song. So all the stress is on you then, which I kind of didn't understand, I'm like, I'm still fucked up over that show, but I still want my money back. But yeah, I think it's probably, now that I think about it, it's got to be harder for you guys. You guys don't have the band behind you. You guys gotta bring out that attitude and all that, you know. Trying to be an Eminem, like Eminem had the attitude and all that shit. He looked like he wanted to kick some ass. Like, hey, puto, it's not my problem. You're white. Why are you mad? I say you should have privileges. But yeah, you know, Eminem was just irritated, which went well with my anger management back in the day. What about when you perform? How many people are you performing with, or you guys go and do like your own little solo stuff, or do you go as like three of you guys, you, Jenny, or is Jenny is Honey?
So it depends what songs we're gonna perform. So if we're doing a song with people that are featured, then all the people that are featured on it come up with us. So we do have, for example, in August we're gonna do another show. We're gonna open for King Little G, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of us up on stage that day.
Did you travel out of Reno to Sacramento, Vegas, other places?
To do shows?
Yeah.
No, we haven't done that yet, but hopefully we're gonna start doing that maybe starting next year. Start going.
Yeah, we got on the road.
No, not yet, but we've been offered. We're just waiting ready yet.
I think that makes you grow. That really, you know, like with my tattoo guys, when we go on road trips, it's like we get to know each other a little more, man. The bands, if you guys travel, you guys gonna have to share room or stay in all these hotels and then go eat together and stuff like that. But you may not like the habits of when it comes to performing and going to practice is one thing, but sleeping and hanging out and these fuckers are farting in the van and shit like that. I don't know. It's a different thing. Hopefully you start doing road trips. I think that's gonna make you a stronger artist. You know, going all the way to another city, see if they welcome you. Like step over there in Sacramento, see if they.
Right. Yeah, we've been offered. We just weren't ready yet. But definitely is a huge plan for us in the future to start accepting some of the offers we've had.
Because I think, are you guys loading up your own music? Do you guys have control of your music, or you?
Yeah, we have control of our own music.
Gotcha.
Yes, and it's all on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, anywhere.
How many followers you got there? Are you counting the followers?
No, we don't. I don't think we keep track of that. It's just
you can't keep track of how many plays or how many downloads.
The only I think the only no, there's a app that is called DistroKid. That's where we upload our music, and from there, it automatically distributes our music to all the platforms right there. So it's just one app where we upload it, and that app will distribute it to all over the world.
What about the videos? Are you loading up videos on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Those you can see the views, right?
Yeah, there we can see the views.
So at least like, oh, they like it or they don't like it.
Yeah.
But none of the music parts where the song is just there's no video, just somebody clicked on it, or you guys let's say if somebody downs or pays $1 for a song, are you getting that money? How do you guys get paid on that?
Yeah, through DistroKid we can monetize like how many times the song has been heard. So it'll even tell you what state it's being played on, and our songs have been played like on so many states around the country.
So why don't you go and perform in those states? I mean, you already got an audience there.
It's steps. It takes steps to get there, but definitely is a plan for the future.
Yeah, because if you know where your fan base is at, and it's easier to go there instead of going like, no te quieren ni vayas allí. But if you already know, that's fucking way cool. So you're able to see that on the computer?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But how many times do they have to play, or when they start saying, okay, you can start making money off of this, or you just keep putting them on there until one day?
Yeah, it's just work in progress. You got to keep putting the work in till like you said, until a song hits.
How many songs you got out there right now, if you don't know?
My songs, I think, have about 4 to 5. Just my songs.
5 songs?
Yeah, 4 to 5 out there, yeah. Yeah, but I have a lot of features. I've been featured on a lot of songs here in Reno.
Okay.
I collab with, I think, everybody here in Reno.
Well, Reno's small, you see each other. You run into Pizza Plaza, I guess you run into the super, ahí están otros. It's a small city. I mean, sometimes you gotta get out to the big fucking cities, the limelight, where challenge yourselves, see if you guys can attract a new audience and also going far away. Like fix up a van, put together, you know how you got all the lowrider crews or whatever. Maybe have those guys put together a van for you guys so you guys can start hitting the road. Ask donations. I mean, say somebody can help her out because she's gonna need a van to travel. It's gotta have a bed. It's gotta have a little bit of luxury. That's the first almost buzz, and then just enough tools for the Mac and the tools. The tools. Is there a lot of tools you guys gotta take?
Yeah, but I just leave it to my man. He's the one that's in charge of all that, so he's the one that has
A
all
lot of
the
it is
scripts.
digital, right? A lot of it is digital. The beats are digital, so you don't have to put all the drum set and all that. It's mostly computer. Tell me how much? I mean, how many? This it? Yeah, because it's gotta be fucking trippy. I mean, you just gotta have some good mics for you and get up
Good
there.
sound check too.
A good sound check. Who does the mixing?
It depends whoever is the DJ for the event. Like every event has a different DJ, so whoever they hire, like the main
That's
person.
the guy in the back making sure that the sound is equalized.
Yeah.
I still it's trippy. I kind of didn't understand it until I saw a homie doing it, and then I started playing with Garage. I'm like, oh, so that's how they do shit. So hopefully, I hope your dream comes through. You make it all the way to the top.
Thank you.
But I think you're already living your dream. You're already doing what you like to do. You would do it for free. You're just trying to figure out, hey, I think I can I think I can hustle with this now. But if you've been a performance since you were a little kid, that'll never go away. And hopefully somebody will discover you or you need to get out there. It is pretty cool that we can put all our music worldwide.
Yeah.
It's not just Reno. With the internet, people in Mexico are seeing you. Porque necesita el apoyo. Gente de allá de El Salvador, apoyen. De acá tenemos gente que está luchando, tratando todos los días. That's a cool thing. We're bilingual. We can do it in inglés y en español, cabrones.
Yeah.
In case people like, hey, they've been complaining que no hacemos en español, que nos miramos medio pendejos en inglés. Mira, que nos lo hacen en español, because we don't understand it. Pero pues es la oportunidad que somos bilingües.
Yeah.
You're probably almost like trilingual because you have to know the Salvadorian and the Mexican stuff, right? Pero no te enseñaron mucho.
Yeah, but I don't really speak that like that
The dialect.
no, the accent.
¿Se no tienes el acento de la salvadoreña?
No.
Mirar.
No, not like my dad.
Mirar vos. Oh yeah.
That whole art right there.
We're actually thinking of doing a podcast right in with that mural in the background. We're gonna do a podcast out there with this app. But you guys are always welcome. If you guys do any videos, start using his murals to make your videos.
Yeah, he actually did a video with his art in the back.
Ya ves, I'm telling you, I'm talking in the video. Maybe put his name, Artist Vaca from Graffiti City and V.
Yeah, see, now I can give credit to the artist on the description,
And also, if you can look up his website, Graffiti City and V, you'll see all his murals. We want you guys to use those murals to promote us and promote your music. That's what we're trying to do is cross promote because ahorita andamos de. We apenas tenemos para el pinche. What did we eat today, cabrón, that we were celebrating? El pollo loco. Actually, when we do good, we actually get paid. We go get quesadillas over at Sunbed.
Okay.
Sunbed, that's actually related to my hometown, San Bernardo.
Okay.
In Guanajuato, we are from San Bernardo. So the owners of Sunbed are from San Bernardo. That's why they named the store at Sunbed. It's actually our hometown. Half of our hometown is here, just like Salitre. Half of Salitre is here.
Everybody knows everybody.
There's Salinas. Saludos a todos de Salitre. No he tenido chance de ir allá a Salitre, pero conozco un chingo de Salitre. Hay un chingo aquí en Reno de Salitre.
Muchísimas.
Sí. I'm surprised que no tienen una avenida por puro Salitre. You go in y ponen su arco, Salitre y viva.
A ver qué día me toca ir allá a cantar. I think that would be nice para las fiestas. Get on stage, sing up there.
When do you guys tienen las fiestas?
It's every year in December and January.
So these guys that hook you up from Mexico, they just sending you the stuff from over there, computer and everything?
Yeah, to technology.
So some of these guys you haven't met in person.
No, we have not.
Well, get your tienes pasaporte.
No, it's not renewed.
Well, renew the pasaporte so you can go visit the people over there and toca la mano y hay que echarnos unas quesadillas, chelas, and then that way you can represent all the way from Mexico.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, because it's pretty cool. I love it when I go down to Mexico, and Jenny has, I think, that opportunity that she's been down there and back and performing and hanging out. Yeah, get yourself your passport, renew it. It's a lot cheaper. Well, as a U.S. citizen, it's a lot cheaper to get a U.S. passport than it is to get but go down to Mexico, and if you can, de una vez, take a plane from Mexico City all the way to El Salvador. Take homie with you so we can document it and all that. And go on backpack, top ramen and shit like that. Porque, pero you guys live the adventure, come back, tell the adventure, let people know how hard you have to fight for your music and toda la chingadera. And also, do that, once in a while, do that. Drop the mic. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Like when you kick ass? I dropped the mic.
So if I drop it next month in June, I'm gonna drop it be like, this is for the homie.
Yeah, do it like you mean it. Like, damn. If it goes viral, it's like, yeah, she dropped the mic on a little kid's head. Anything else we can talk about, or you want to plug in before we call it? I think we had a good time so far.
If I can, you guys can listen to my music. Follow me on Instagram, known as La Jenny, and on YouTube it's La Jennie94. You can also hear my music on all platforms, so you can hear it on Spotify, Pandora, anywhere. It's La Jenny, LA, and JENNIE.
I think I got you on my Instagram, and that cross promote, let people know where to find you guys, let people know where you can buy me a fucking chair, porque I need to make rent money. Bien, I got arrested, so I need to make money for the lawyer. So somebody please order a tattoo chair. Believe me, I'm gonna make it worth your time. Hit me up, send me a text, send me a text, a message, direct message me on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. But I better kill us because I need to sell that. I need to make some money for Mr. Lawyer. It's not going to look good if Ralph gets locked up. Okay? You guys have a nice day. Thank you for coming over.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Hopefully we get to do more in the future. Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. You guys have a nice one. The chairman and the artist says good.